Hello everyone. I hope you are doing well. I hope you are safe and sound. Okay, this is the fourth lesson, which is about Night Auditor. We're going to see and we're going to discuss the job, the duties, and the responsibilities of Night Auditor. We're going to define who is a Night Auditor, and we are going to talk about different ideas in this topic, in this lesson. Sorry. Okay, in this episode, you will learn and you will study, and we will all together understand the following points. Who is a night auditor? What is night audit? Working procedures of night auditor, the salary of night auditor, duties and responsibilities of night auditor, importance of night audit in hospitality industry, reports prepared by night auditor, how to become a night auditor. So we're going to cover all these ideas. Okay. So who is night auditor? Night auditor is a person who or a team works mainly at night at the reception of the hotel and holds the duties of both the front desk officer and accountant. So from the term audit, we know that an auditor is somebody who is an expert in calculations and who is an expert in numbers. And okay, as a result, we are talking about accountancy, which has to do with calculations and numbers. Depending on the hotel, the duties and responsibilities of the night auditor varies. Night auditors or night auditors in general, they don't perform the same tasks in all the hotels, but it depends on every hotel. For example, a luxurious hotel is not as simple as another simple hotel. So the duties and responsibilities vary from one hotel to another. And also it depends on the experiences of the night auditor. Some key features of working procedures of night auditor. The work shift for the night audit team starts between 11 p.m. and midnight. Work duration of night audit crew is 8 hours as it ends in the morning at 7 a.m. or an hour later. So this speaks about the timing or the timetable of the night auditor. Uh, when we speak about the night shift here in this context, it starts at midnight and it finishes at around 8 o'clock in the morning, maximum. But of course, this is not a general rule. We can have as I said, different time, difference between hotels, depending on the hotels, depending on the places, depending on the experiences the night auditors have. A night auditor has to submit report in the morning to start next working day of the hotel. So the night auditor, one of the first responsibility of the night auditor is to prepare report to hand it in the morning when he or she finishes. To the person who is going to continue his or her work. The night auditor must remain on the job until the final report is presented. So he or she cannot depart or quit the hotel until the other person comes so as to continue, as I said, his or her job. Night auditor as a person or team works under front office department. So the front office where the night auditor performs his responsibilities and duties. Night auditor works independently at night and remains in constant contact with the night lobby manager in case of any administrative proceedings. So the night auditor is always present there at night in case there is a problem in the accountancy or okay, the parts for which he or she is responsible. He can defend him or herself. Salary range of a night auditor. So here we're going to speak about the salary a night auditor gets. On average, night auditor's salary is $10.45 for an hour. The pay rates go from $8.15 to $14.26 for an hour, depending on the hotel and services provided to the staff. Uh, in the United States, national average salary of a night auditor per year is $22.005. The number varies according to the years of experiences and educational qualification. Okay, so here we talk about the context of America. Let's talk about the Moroccan context. I'm not going because I don't know night auditor how much he or she gets paid. I'm not going to talk about the prices. I just want to tell you if you are interested in this job, you must have as many certificates and diplomas as you can, and you should speak as many languages as you can, because having experiences and speaking different languages will not only allow you to become a night auditor if you wish one day, but they open different doors for you, different posts, different jobs in hotels or restaurants or wherever you want to work. You will not have any problem. So this is my advice for you. Please try to focus on your educational qualifications, on your diplomas and certificates, and try to learn as many languages as possible. Okay, responsibilities performed by night auditor: compilation of cash and credit transactions of the day, interpretation of performance of all revenue generating departments, verification of room rates, correction of wrong postings done by the cashier, if any, compilation of statistics of all revenue departments, preparation of cash deposit receipts, confirmation of no-show rooms and setting to available rooms list, preparation of rooms status list, submission of correct balance report to the management for new policy generation. So the responsibilities performed at night by the night auditor are these. Okay, I mentioned here. It has to do with the sometimes the cashier commits some mistakes, so it's up to the night auditor to fix problems if there are any. And also the credit cards and a lot of things to be done by the night auditor to fix always mistakes the others commit. Why a night audit is performed? Night audit is compulsory in hotel or in hotels in general, as it provides a wholesome report on hotel finances, reservations, and daily transactions. Night audit team not only helps on front desk in generating guest folios during date rollover, but also update housekeeping status and keep up with the hotel security in night. So the two of the most important duties and responsibilities of night auditor, sorry, is the finances, the numbers, as I said, with the it has to do with calculations and money, and second, it keeps the security in the hotel in which he or she is working. Okay, okay, what you have
Majestic Hotel, can I
seen is
help
the
you?
first part
Yes,
of
I'd like
the
to find out
first
about
part,
your room
okay,
rates in July,
which is to
please.
do with Night
One moment,
Auditor,
please.
and
I'll
this
put you
is
through
the
to
second part
reservations.
of the of the first part in the lesson itself.
Reservations, can I help you?
This
Yes, I'm
is
inquiring
an
about
audio.
room
This is
rates
a
in
record
July, please.
you are going to
Yes, of
listen to
course, sir. Do
and
you
fill
have
in the
specific
blanks.
dates in mind?
Yes, we're thinking of coming up the weekend of the 6th of July and staying for about a week, going back on Saturday the 13th or Sunday the
Majestic
14th.
Hotel, can I help you? Sir.
Yes, I'd like
And
to
for
find
how
out
many
about your
people
room
would
rates
that
in
be?
July, please. Well, there's
One moment, please.
myself, my
I'll put you
wife,
through
and
to
our two children.
reservations.
They're 9 and 5.
Reservations, there
can I
are
help you?
various
Yes,
options.
I'm inquiring about room rates in July, please.
We could do a double
Yes, of
for
course,
you and
sir.
your
Do
wife,
you have
and
specific
a room with
dates in
2
mind?
singles for your
Yes,
children.
we're thinking of
Not
coming up the
adjacent,
weekend
though.
of the 6th Is of it not July possible to have and a staying family for about room a for all week, of us? going back on
Yes, that
Saturday the
is a
13th or
possibility.
Sunday the 14th?
Just let me
I
check those
see, sir.
dates for you.
And for how
It is
many
a very
people
busy
would that
time of
be?
year, as I'm
Well,
sure you
there's
realise.
myself, Yes, my I wife, and our appreciate that. two children. They're 9 and 5.
Ah,
Well,
well, I
there
can offer
are
you a
various
family room for the
options.
nights of Saturday the 6th through to the
We
night
could do a
of
double
Thursday
for
the
you
11th.
and your
But I'm
wife,
afraid there
and
are
a
no
room with
family
2
rooms for the
singles for your
second
children,
weekend. They're all
not
booked
adjacent
already, I'm
though.
afraid.
Is it not Oh possible to dear. have a family So room that for would all of mean us? either leaving on
Yes, that is a
Friday or
possibility.
moving to 2
Just let me
rooms for the
check
last
those
1 or 2
dates
nights,
for
would
you.
it?
It is a very
I'm
busy time
afraid
of year, as
so.
I'm sure you realise.
But I see we do
Yes,
have a
I
suite
appreciate that.
available for all the nights you are interested in.
Ah,
That
well,
would
I
give
can
you
offer you
2
a family
separate
room for the
bedrooms,
nights
a
of
sitting
Saturday the
room,
6th
bathroom of
through to the
course,
night of
and the one
Thursday
we
the
have
11th.
available
But
also
I'm
has a
afraid there
large
are no
balcony
family
and a
rooms for the
terrific sea
second
view.
weekend. They're
Oh,
all booked
that
already, I'm
sounds
afraid.
wonderful. Oh dear. But what about the So that would price? mean either Can you leaving do any on special Friday deals on that? or moving to 2 rooms for the last 1 or 2 nights, would it?
Yes, I'm afraid so. But I see we do have a suite available for all the nights you are interested in. That would give you 2 separate bedrooms, a sitting room, bathroom of course, and the one we have available also has a large balcony and a terrific sea view.
Oh, that sounds wonderful. But what about the price? Can you do any special deals on that?
Okay, this is the end of the record. I think it's a bit fast for some of you may not grasp what she and okay what they are talking about. I'd like to repeat for you the record.
Majestic Hotel, can I help you?
Yes, I'd like to find out about your room rates in July, please.
One moment, please. I'll put you through to reservations.
Reservations, can I help you?
Yes, I'm inquiring about room rates in July, please.
Yes, of course, sir. Do you have specific dates in mind?
Yes, we're thinking of coming up the weekend of the 6th of July and staying for about a week, going back on Saturday the 13th or Sunday the 14th.
I see, sir. And for how many people would that be?
Well, there's myself, my wife, and our two children. They're 9 and 5.
Well, there are various options. We could do a double for you and your wife, and a room with 2 singles for your children. Not adjacent, though.
Is it not possible to have a family room for all of us?
Yes, that is a possibility. Just let me check those dates for you. It is a very busy time of year, as I'm sure you realise.
Yes, I appreciate that.
Well, I can offer you a family room for the nights of Saturday the 6th through to the night of Thursday the 11th, but I'm afraid there are no family rooms for the second weekend. They're all booked already, I'm afraid.
Oh dear. So that would mean either leaving on Friday or moving to 2 rooms for the last 1 or 2 nights, would it?
Yes, I'm afraid so. But I see we do have a suite available for all the nights you are interested in. That would give you 2 separate bedrooms, a sitting room, bathroom of course, and the one we have available also has a large balcony and a terrific sea view.
Oh, that sounds wonderful. But what about the price? Can you do any special deals on that?
Okay, so this is it. Okay, the last part, the last part, as usual, is for the written. Task one says summarize the course in a very coherent paragraph. So you are going to, of course, you have two options, either to write some ideas for those who don't know or for those who are not capable of writing coherent paragraph uh, about, okay, of course, the course, which is about Night Auditor. You're going to talk about the main ideas about Night Auditor, Night Audit, and responsibilities and duties which or for which he or she is responsible for. Uh, and for those I know you in okay in person who are capable of writing coherent paragraph, that would be perfect. And of course, when I say summarize, it means also paraphrase. Paraphrasing means writing or rewriting things in your own private or your own style, simply. It's okay? Okay, so this is for the first task. Task number two says, would you like to work as a housekeeper in the future? If yes, what are the reasons pushing you for doing that? If no, what are the causes which hinder your way? Sorry, not a housekeeper, but would you like to be a night auditor? It's okay. Uh, okay, I'd like to add you here. I'd like to add you here another task, the third task. Uh, Imagine you are working as a night auditor and you have a situation, you have a problem. The problem is the following. You finish or you finished your work at 8 o'clock in the morning, and the person who comes to continue your job finds out that there is a problem in the finance. There is a sum of money missing, and he or the responsible or the supervisor okay accuses you of stealing that amount of money. How or what would be your reaction? Are you going to defend yourself and tell him I did not steal that sum of money? Are you going to tell him go back to the cameras, and of course the cameras don't work? Okay. So I want to know how are you going to handle the situation. Situation number two. Uh, okay, the person comes in the morning to continue your job, and he finds out that you haven't completed the report. The report which you are supposed to write at night, you forgot to complete it. So again, how are you going to defend yourself? Are you going to tell him, I'm sorry, I would finish it and then go, or it's okay? And remember also, this could lead to your okay to your fire. You could be fired for doing nothing. You could be fired for okay for the list of acts because you are not a real professional. So this is the last part. I hope you enjoyed this course, and I wish I could okay do the course with you in person in flesh. Uh, as I always tell you, this quarantine needs a lot of attention so as to stay safe and stay healthy. Please again, I emphasize, please try to do several activities and always imagine that this is over and you would like to come back to or you would like to have free time, but you will not have the possibility to have this time. So try to benefit and profit as maximum as much as you can. Try to learn several languages. Try to do things you will not be able to do later. So stay safe, stay healthy, stay sound. Enjoy your time and take care much of yourselves. And the last, okay, as I always tell you, if you have any questions or remarks or suggestions, or if you think of a lesson, if you think of a lesson that is really worth studying, you can just tell me with great pleasure. I'm all ears.